The uppercut, the final punch in this series before defense, combinations and training. The uppercut is the shortest of punches and comes from underneath. Joe will use it as a single shot, but he mostly used it in combination with the left hook. The uppercut lifts the head and it will hurt, but the left hook is designed to finish it and do the most damage. They go together like salt and vinegar. But Joe would use the same side combinations like he did with left hooks and right hands. Here he does a triple uppercut like he did with a triple left hook. The uppercut uses the same biomechanics to start the punch as the other power punches. If you're doing the right uppercut, you start it the same way as you do the right hand. So in your stance with your hands near your chin, your elbows near your ribs, you're going to be turning your left shoulder behind you and putting your weight onto your front leg from the back leg. You're just going to push off the back leg and twist that shoulder. And then you're going to add the uppercut from underneath, just like that. Don't need to think about your back foot pivoting because that's already taken care of when you twist your left shoulder and put your body weight across. What you want to focus is keeping your elbows tight while coming up from underneath, and it's a very short shot. You need to make sure that you keep it short and you keep your hands close to your chin. With the left uppercut, you're starting the same as you would with the left hook. You're pulling your right shoulder round behind you, which gets the torso to turn, and you're putting the body weight onto your rear leg, except from instead of twisting your arm round like you would in a hook, you're coming from underneath and you're trying to get underneath their chin opposed to hitting their chin from the side. The left uppercut isn't used as much as the left hook or the right uppercut, but a perfect example of a counter left uppercut would be Alexander Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte. It's worth looking up if you haven't seen that one. So here I'm just practicing doing lefts and rights, and I'm pulling my shoulders, I'm bending my knees, and I'm trying to keep my hands close to my chin. So that's a good little drill to do. So I've frozen it here so you can see how vertical the arm is, and it's going straight up rather than coming in from the side. So look at yourself in the mirror, and if you're coming vertical up and you're not coming sideways like in a hook, then it's time to get the gloves on and get on the heavy bag. So like with everything, if you start off slow, you'll learn it better. So here I'm just doing examples of 5 punches, and then I take a short couple of second break and then I do another 5. And I'm just trying to replicate the exact same motion every single time. I'm just doing the exact same thing. I'm not trying to do it at different angles. I'm not trying to mix it up. Until I've learnt the movement, I'm just doing the same thing every time. Except from here, I'm doing the left uppercut as well. You've got to mix it up and practice your lefts as well as your rights. Practicing this way lets you do combinations of the same punch like Joe does here. Salt and vinegar. Right uppercut, left hook. So you want to practice pulling them shoulders, because punches are pulls, they're not pushes. You're pulling your shoulders round, and that's going to allow the weight to follow through the shot. And you're not just going to bounce off, you're going to go through the target. So Joe shows here that you might need a bit more than salt and vinegar. So you just add a couple of right hands on as well. So here I'm doing the right uppercut, left hook, and then adding the right hand on the end. And that's what Joe did in that clip there. Adding in another shot will help with the fitness side of things too. So when practicing uppercuts, you should be practicing as counters too. So here I slip by pulling my shoulder. Very similar, it's the same motion as a punch, except from you're not throwing a punch and you're exaggerating the movement a little bit more to get your head out of the way. So I'm pulling my shoulder and I'm bending my knees, putting my weight onto the opposite leg, and that allows you to slip, and then I shoot back with an uppercut that on the other side. Slipping will be covered in more detail in another video, but that's it for uppercuts. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck with the training.